Coach, it seems like a couple of things Sharks have struggled with are the power play and the second period, and tonight they seem to combine for the worse.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I thought, obviously we had a strong first period. I thought we continued to play the way we needed to play early in the second. You're up 2-0. You get a power play. You get a chance. You might get a chance to put the game away, really, to really deflate him to make it 3-0. And, the complete opposite happened. It changed the whole complexion of the game, and you can just feel it on the bench. And, again, we've been talking about this for the 3+ weeks we've been together, and, it's hurt us big time, obviously. It's cost us points.
Where's the team's confidence at right now after these?
Well, not very high right now. And listen, nobody feels sorry for you in this league. Nobody feels sorry for you in sports. Nobody cares why you lose. They just see 0-4 and they see you lose 5-2. And we've got to find ways to be more consistent. Our power play has to be much more effective and play hockey within the power play. And again, we're going to get back after it tomorrow and practice on Monday and get ready for Tuesday.
How tough was it to see that their third goal, their second shorthanded goal, where I'll use Lafferty, who's kind of wide open in front there? How tough is it?
Yeah, listen. I mean, sometimes, and it happens to a lot of players. They get on the power play and they just abandon what hockey is all about. They play power play, and that's all that happened on those goals. We had plenty of opportunities. Bad as the decision making was in the offensive zone, and giving up the odd man situations, we had a chance to just stop at the net front, defend, and live another day, and we didn't do it. We panicked, we chased the puck, we just played mindless, and it ends up in the back of your net.
Coach, Eric said in the room that you guys have a lot more character in the room than you guys are showing the ice. Is that something you feel the same way about?
Yeah, I do. I very much so. I know we may not seem it right now, but we do. And 82 games, the highs and lows, adversity, teaches us a lot of lessons, and maybe this might be the best thing that happened to our power play. You talk about these things and you talk about these things, and maybe sometimes you're going to learn a very, very hard lesson. And, I know those guys feel it, and they get a chance to redeem themselves on Tuesday.
Why do you think there is that looseness on the power play with how they're playing?
I think it's a little bit maybe immaturity. Maybe it's they want to score so badly they just don't make the simple plays, and maybe not consumed with the process and the basics of what a successful power play does. And when training camp started and through the exhibition season, we felt good about our power play. And I know it's exhibition, but just the look and the intentions and the way we were playing. And for example, the first period tonight, I mean, I know we're not playing Carolina, but we're playing Chicago, we're an NHL team, and we played a good first period. We did all the things that we didn't do in the first period and the second period against Carolina. The same opportunities to get pucks behind people and not turn pucks over were there tonight, and we got them behind them in the first period. And, we've just got to, we've got to get back to doing the things we were doing early on. We felt good about the direction of our power play through training camp and through the exhibition season. And, once the regular season started, especially in these last two games, we've really cost ourselves.
Is there anything in the third period? Like, when you go into the third period, you're only down a goal, and just didn't seem like you created a whole lot of offense.
No,
trying to
we
come back.
didn't. And again, it goes back to being mentally tough and rebound from a feel sorry moment period. I thought you could really feel it on the bench. I mean, you give up two shorthanded goals. You get all your best players out there. It's pretty demoralizing, and you got to be. In essence, the third goal, all three goals, the first three, the power play. The first goal they scored was right at the end of a power play. So you can say that the power play had a role in all three of the first three goals. And you're up 2-0, and you're feeling good, and you're riding some momentum, and it just really changed the complexion of the game.
You talked about sort of the top players performing at the best, and tonight I guess many of them are -3. What are your thoughts and how's that's going to change?
They have to play better. We all watched it, and they all know it. They got to play better. And they will. I mean, these guys are high-end players, and it's early in the season. And again, we can't let tonight get in the way of Tuesday. And I said that last night. And again, it's just you got to stick to it. You can't abandon what you need to do to be successful. And I've got a lot of faith in our team.
Any thought of tweaking that top line?
Yes.
Your thoughts on Kakin tonight?
I mean, we put them in a tough position. I mean, all those goals were, that's the other thing. And when you make mistakes in this league, they cannot be of that magnitude. Your mistakes can't be those huge mistakes, and that's what we've been doing. Our mistakes are too big. You know, we've got to minimize our mistakes, and you know, we've been beating ourselves, and you know, we'll continue to chip away at it and learn from it.
And Mirabov, if he comes back Tuesday, make just an impact on this group, and just maybe help boost, give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you get a good player back, it helps you. And like I said this last night, it lengthens your lineup, right? So, you know, having him back will help us. You know, but I don't want, you know, as much as it's going to be great to have him, you know, the 23 guys we have, 22 guys here, they've got to look in the mirror and just be a little bit better. They don't have to think about anything else, and I know they'll do that. I have a lot of faith in them, and I have faith in our leadership group and our captains that, you know, we'll get this right. And you get tested in sports. Adversity, it gets thrown at you in different times of a hockey season, and ours just happens to be in the first 4 games and first part of the season, and we'll learn from it. We'll be better for it eventually.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thank you.